Not standing in a hole, I'm just sure. It's hard for me to even begin where to begin. I never dreamed in all this world that so many things could happen to me in my old age. And now I have added to it a J. Actually, the University of Northern Colorado is very important to me. I've known the institution through 4 names. When I entered in 1931 as a freshman, it was just Colorado Teacher Scholarship. It was rated the 3rd best teacher institution in the United States. So you see, it got started on a real top one. During my senior year, it was changed to the Colorado State College of Education, CSCE. So that's on my diploma. Somewhere along the way, it was shortened to Colorado State College. Believe it or not, my daughter graduated from Colorado State College on her diploma. Well, a year or 2 later, it became the University of Northern Colorado, and guess what? My youngest son back there graduated from the University of Northern Colorado in 1975. So, you see, we're all alums of the same school, but our diplomas don't. Therefore, this scholarship that is being established for me has a very special meaning, not only to me, but to my family, to the community, to the boys and girls here at real Greenwood, not just elementary school, EC-8, and I've met, when I came in, there were several of the 8th graders that met me, and one is my little escort there. And what I have been able to observe from these middle school, well now, after all, I was a 1st grade teacher and they could not get me out of 1st grade for any reason whatsoever. So I am so proud of the fact that my school has expanded to 8th graders who are now going on to high school. And as I have come to my school since the older children have been here, I've been impressed with the way the teachers are working with those children, impressing those children to look forward to going on into higher education. Now, University of Northern Colorado is offering a scholarship. This should be an inspiration for some of our Greenwood School youngsters to work hard, to get a little bit of that scholarship to help them to continue on after high school into higher education and possibly get a part of this scholarship and go to UNC. Personally, I'm hoping that the majority will go into education, because after all, that was the thing that meant so much to me. In fact, it was a reason I wouldn't go into administration. I was reading a notice here recently, and I don't remember what it was from. And I was labeled a principal. I guess that nobody could believe that I'd have a school named for me if I hadn't been a principal somewhere. And 2 years ago, I was told, in fact, I felt pretty proud about this. I never thought of it before. But Marie L. Greenwood School is the only school in the history of the Denver Public Schools that's been named for a teacher. If you stop and look, schools are named for principals, administrators, board members, community people, presidents. So those of you who are in my school are in a very special school. Now, I do hope that this can continue on. In May, I had the big surprise in my life when I was awarded an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters. Well, I'm not accustomed to having a calling doctor, so, but I am so proud of it. The other thing that has really connected me with the university, after my book came out in 2007, I was asked to be graduation speaker. I had never spoken to a graduating class, but the president told me it was a perfect speech, so I guess I was. They have had me there to speak for many things. One of the affairs that meant so much to me was when I was asked last year to be the key speaker for the Martin Luther King celebration. And that wasn't just the university, that was the entire city of Greeley. Now, when I went to Greeley, it was a whole different ball of wax. Believe me. Greeley has expanded. Greeley has progressed. I was one of the proudest people to even be there, let alone being the key speaker. I love to talk. So apparently I must have done all right because I had a standing ovation afterwards. Everybody taller than I am, of course. So I want to say thank you to all of you who've come out tonight. It is so nice to see some of the friends, some I see at church, some I see at the school, big school affair, and some I have seen at West High School, my alma mater, and some that I just see in the community or see them every now and then. I have friends in my study club, and the thing of it is, I am finding in my old age that I'm busier now than I did when I was rearing my children. The only trouble of it is that my mind is going like this, but the body says, whoa. I've been there, I can't take it that fast, I have to rest in between. Right now, at this age, knocking on 100, I am praying to the good Lord He'll keep me around long enough to finish my autobiography. On top of my little book of Every Child Can Learn, I finally was convinced that maybe I should write about my life. And I got to writing about it and found out that I had more life than I thought I had. So it's getting longer and longer. But you know, maybe the Lord's keeping me longer. So thank every one of you for coming out. And anything that you can do to spread the word about the possibility of some help, scholarship help at UNC, please spread it. Please spread it. God bless all. I sang and had the congregation sing too when I gave my Martin Luther King speech, because to me this song tells what Martin Luther King stood for. Let there be peace. Now, I will start it, and I'm sure you know it. Sing it with me, because this is really a surprise. You're the one who surprised me the other time. So, let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, that is and was meant to be. With God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let me walk with my brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the Lord.